Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Recap Sports Check-In. Okay, well also Merry Christmas because I'm posting this on Christmas Day. Let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Okay, let's just start little by little. Let's try to take everything in, okay? Because this was like a long sports weekend too. So let's just try to take everything in little by little. But let's just start with the elephant in the room, okay? Okay. The Miami Dolphins, they came in clutch. They won. This weekend, the Miami Dolphins played the San Francisco 49ers here on the last game at home, which I had the pleasure to go see. It was amazing. Obviously, not their best game. They did not win by 100 points. It wasn't, like an easy win, but they got their win, which is really important to, keep the hope alive. But like I said earlier, the Miami Dolphins were able to win over the San Francisco 49ers 29-17, making now the 49ers officially eliminated from the season. Now let's get more into the details. Tua Tagovailoa threw 215 yards with a touchdown, with the record now with 100 passing touchdowns in his entire career. And for Tyreek Hill, we still see him a little bit inconsistent on the field. He had 2 drops early in the game, which would have, helped secure a win earlier in the game. He caught just 3 out of 7 targets, but he was able to make a touchdown with 29 yards. So it isn't bad, but it's not what we're used to see from him. They say that also his wrist is kinda, fucked up still, but this throws weren't, they were here, so he's not really, trying to, people are trying to excuse him with the wrist, but they say it's not really the wrist, so I don't know. I'm not an expert again. I'm no doctor either, but there's people saying that it's because of the wrist. There's other people saying it's not because of the wrist. It's just he just dropped it, and after the game he said that he took accountability, and he said that he has to he has to do better. He has to go out there even more. So he said that he will try and make it better next time. Like that's what he said. He said, I'm sorry, I'll just try to pick up slack. But the one who went off at the game was definitely Devon Achane. He was the hero of the game. Let me tell you, he went off, okay? He was able to seal the deal of the game with a 50-yard running touchdown. It was amazing. Let's also not forget about Kader Kohou, who came in clutch with an interception to the quarterback of the 49ers, Brock Purdy. Amazing. That made the people go wild. Trust me, I was there. Let's also mention Jonnu Smith, who was able to catch 6 passes and 62 yards, breaking a record. And that will be the Dolphins' single-season franchise record for receptions and receiving yards for a tight end. Pretty eventful game, if you ask me. Now, will we make it to the postseason? We still don't know, because the Miami Dolphins are now 7-8, and they will need to win all their remaining games, and also they will need the Chargers and the Broncos to lose. So also the Colts. They need the Colts to lose, I think. So it's just there's some math going on that I'm still trying to figure out. But they really need to win all the games that they still have left. And they need all of these teams, the Chargers, the Broncos, and I think the Colts too, to lose. So it's still very up in the air. So we shall see. Like I said, this was their last game at home. They will be in Cleveland for some Sunday football with against the Browns. They have to win if they want to make it to the postseason. Like I said, there's some factors, that still depend on some other teams. But is it uphill? Yes. Are we hopeful? Also, yes. Are we nervous? Of course. But we shall see. There's still just one drop of hope that we can, hang on to. So let's see how the Dolphins do this Sunday. Now let's talk a little bit about the Heat, okay? Because they had some ups and downs this week. The Miami Heat played the Orlando Magic on Saturday, to which they lost. The score was 121-114. There's not much to talk about here, honestly. Top scorer was Bam Adebayo with 23 points, followed by Tyler Hero with 22 points, which were not enough, obviously, because, we started off winning up until, I think, halftime. I didn't really see this game either. I was following through an app. But yeah, we were winning and all of a sudden we were not. So yeah, let's just skip this one and just go to the Nets. Let's just go to the Nets game, which we won. So let's just skip to that one, shall we? Yes, let's do that. So, like I said, after losing to the Orlando Magic, the Heat were able to pick it up a little bit against the Nets. We were able to win 110 to 95. It was also an eventful game because at some point Drew Smith was helped out of the court, and it was announced the next day that he has a injury that won't let him finish the season. So he's out for the rest of the season, which is not good. Also, Jimmy Butler did not play against the Nets. He was ruled out for illness. They didn't really specify what it was, but he didn't play that night. But we had Bam Adebayo with the top scorer of 23, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds too. Followed by Tyler Hero with 17 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. So not bad at all. The Heat are currently 6th in the East Conference table. Like we said, not good, not bad either, but we can still make it more. I mean, we lost that winning streak that we had. We have to pick it up again. Like I said, the Florida Curse doing its thing. We'll talk about the Florida Panthers in a minute, but yeah, we have to pick it up more. I think we can. And regarding the Jimmy rumors, I am more confused every day that passes. The other day I read that the Miami Heat said that they would not trade Jimmy for anything in the world, that's out of the picture, that they won't do it, literally like Jesus will have to calm down and play for the Heat for them to trade Jimmy. That's literally not what they said, but they kind of said that. And the other day, I think yesterday, I read that Jimmy, if he wants to be traded, he needs to be traded before February. That's what, they're saying on Twitter or whatever. I mean, do we know what's happening? No, we don't. I don't think the Miami Heat knows either. Oh, I don't know. They don't want to say shit because it's it's super confusing. But let's just hope not. Let's just hope that Jimmy says where he is. And, this is all just drama to fuel up this season, I guess, because this is way too confusing. The Heat will play again tomorrow at 7 in an opportunity to redeem themselves against the Orlando Magic. So we'll see if they learn from the mistakes and try to win this time. I believe in them. I hope they will, and I know they will. I know they will. The Florida Panthers were able to win against the Tampa Lightning on Sunday. So basically, on the weekend, we had the Heat that sacrificed themselves on Saturday for the Dolphins and the Panthers to win on Sunday. In the first period, we had a goal by Sam Reinhart. Then the second period, completely dominated by the Panthers with 2 goals. And the third period, we had another goal from Sam Reinhart, making it, a victory for the Panthers. That was on Sunday, because the next game was, a completely different story. The next game was on Monday and against the Tampa Bay Lightning too. And I don't really know what happened. I guess they were tired from the day before because they lost 4-0. We didn't see the Panthers at all. I mean, it was like they were just, they're strolling, just there. I don't know what happened. Because, I mean, you won 4-2 and then you lose 4-0. Is this the curse again because you just won it? I mean, I was telling somebody that the Miami Dolphins win is a heavy one. So it takes a toll of the Heat and the Panthers. So might as well, it's just the curse works like that. So because 4-0 is just not good at all. So yeah, that's what I mean. I guess it was just Monday. They were tired from Sunday. I don't know. It was just we had the Florida Panthers just scored 0 goals on Monday against the Tampa Bay Lightning. I mean, they scored 4 on them. So I guess Tampa Bay was like, no, take 4 too, take 4. And that was just, I mean, I guess it's a Florida curse. We don't know. It is all not lost because the Florida Panthers are the leading in their division. They're with 36 points and they're thirds in the Eastern Conference. So it is all not lost. We're not doing extremely bad. Their next game will be on Saturday against the Montreal Canadiens at 1. So we can pick up the slack like many other teams. So let's just pick up that slack and try, keep a winning streak because we had been winning. I don't know what happened. So let's just get back to it. Well, this was all from me today. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and I'll see you guys on the next episode for the Recap Sports Check-In. All right? Bye. Take care.